Hi, boys and girls. So we are talking about the letter F today. So the letter F, what sound does the letter F make? Very good. So when we're looking at the letter F and we're talking about words like fox or fish, what's the initial sound, the first sound you hear in the word fish? Very good. F. You hear the sound that F makes. So while I'm reading this book, I want you to listen for words with the initial sound that F makes. What sound does F make? Very good. So listen for those sounds. Let's review the parts of a book first. This is the front cover, spine, back cover. Very good. This is the title page. The title page usually has the title of the book. It has the author's name. That's the person who writes the what? The words. Very good. And then it usually has the illustrator's name. Who's the illustrator? What does the illustrator do? That's right. The illustrator draws the pictures or they color the pictures. How awesome is that? Now, there's also another person that's sometimes on this page, and that is the publisher, the person who made the books so that we can buy them at stores. So let's get started. My F book. Little F had a box. It was a brown box. She said, "I will fill my box." Little F found a fishing pole. She caught 4 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess where she put them? Where'd she put them? Into her box. Then she caught 5 fat frogs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fat frogs. In you go, she said. Where'd she put them? Into her box. Little F found fir trees. She put the fir tree into her box. "I will leave the other fir trees in the forest," she said. Then she found a fox. "I will put this fox into my box," said little F. "What funny things I have in my box." Little F came to a fence. What sound? What's the initial sound in fence? What's the first sound you hear? You're right. You hear the letter F. Fence, the sound that letter F makes. She climbed over the fence and found a field of flowers. She filled her box with flowers. Little F saw a farmhouse. A farmer ran from the farmhouse. "Fire, fire," he cried. "Help!" "Fire, fire," cried little F. Away she ran, back through the field of flowers, over the fence, through the fir florist, and to the fire station. "Fire, fire," she cried. "The farmhouse is on fire." She rang the fire alarm. Firemen jumped on fire engines. Little F jumped on one too. A fireman gave little F a hat, a fire hose, boots, and a coat. The fire engines went fast. The firemen put out the fire. "Thank you," said the farmer. "Thank little F," said the fireman. "She is our friend." Then they took little F back to the fire station. Little F and the fox played together. What fun they had! Look at all the fun stuff they had to play with. More words with little F. Now, I want you to listen to these words as I say them, and I want you to think about the initial sound that you hear. What is the initial sound? The initial sound is the first sound you hear in a word. Feet. What's the initial sound? Feet. Very good. Flute. What's the initial sound? Very good. Fan. That's the initial sound. Fork. What's the initial sound? Very good. Football. Football. F is the initial sound that you're hearing. Flashlight. Flashlight. Flag. Flag. Fly. Fly. Fingers. Fingers. All of the words on this page start with the initial sound F or F. Very good. I hope you enjoyed that book, and I will see you next time for our new letter.